Kicking it off at number 1, we've got two buddies, Holland Sword and Leland Ayala Doliente, who are in the process of smuggling 20 pounds of weed from Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way up to Bozeman, Montana. By the time they drive north into Idaho, you'd think these two are almost home free, but it's right around the town of Rexburg where the plan veers rather suddenly off course, and Idaho cops receive a call I'm sure they weren't going to soon forget.
Madison, can I one?
Hi, we're the two dumbasses that got caught trying to bring some stuff through your border, and all your cops are just driving around us like a bunch of jack wagons. I just really would like you guys to end it. If you could help me out with that, we just like to get on with it.
You got caught doing what?
God. Okay. We kind of got pooched here, trying to bring some stuff across your Idaho border.
Okay.
And, yeah, a bunch of your cops driving around a bunch of civilian cars, just not wanting to pick us up. I don't know what's the deal. I was just wondering if you could help us out and just end it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe call one of them. I don't know. It's getting cold out here, man. I just want to get warm and just get on with this whole thing, so.
Okay. Where are you at right now?
University Boulevard, right next to the gas station and Applebee's. But all your buddies are around us, so if you can help us out, it'd be great.
Okay. All right. And is it just you, or is there anybody else with you?
It's me and my buddy that I brought with me, and then we have a dog that we're gonna bring back to its owner. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a really nice dog. She's not mean. She's a pit bull, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
She's really close to the car. She can use some food too. So.
Okay. Yeah. And what was your name, man?
It's Leland.
Leland. Okay. All right. Hold on, just 1 second. Okay, stay on the phone with me.
All right. Thank you. Hey, nice guy. You want me to jump in the air and put my heels twice, or what?
Do you guys have any guns or weapons or anything on you at all?
We don't have any of that sort with us. Just a bunch
of
cool. Snacks and stuff. So.
All right. No, I just want to make sure that they're just curious. So.
Yeah. We tried walking away from the car a couple of times, and that didn't work. We tried waving them down, it didn't work. So I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I do have one of my marked units. He's on his way over there, so he said he's on his way to meet you. So.
All right, thank you.
Having smoked perhaps a little too much of their own product, these two wannabe ballers start to believe they were being followed by cops in a whole fleet of unmarked vehicles, which were slowly but surely closing in on them.
According to authorities, Leland Ayala Doliente and Holland Sword called the cops on themselves. They said they just wanted the police to stop following them, which the police said they were not doing.
Holland Sward and Leland Ayala Doliente were charged with trafficking marijuana. Police say when they showed up here, both men had their hands behind their head. They told the cops they were surrendering, and the marijuana, which was inside of a dog kennel, was on the sidewalk ready for the police to take away. Both men pleaded guilty to their charges. When Ayala Doliente showed up in court to be sentenced, he tested positive for marijuana.
This next 911 call is one of my own personal favorites. In a nutshell, you're about to hear a dude who calls 911 in order to complain that a couple of cops had stolen some really good weed, quote unquote, out of his wife's purse the night before. And he's demanding that they give it back. Let's have a listen.
Sharonville Police, this is Cindy.
Hi, I need to do a complaint about two Sharonville cops. They stole my fucking weed last night.
Okay, let me have you talk to a supervisor.
All right.
Hold on just a moment.
Hello?
Hi, is this the sheriff?
This is Sergeant Mark Peddlers with the Sharonville Police. How can I help you?
All right, my name's Bill. I had two cops come here last night and steal my fucking weed, and I want it back.
Okay, what address are you talking about?
Yeah, I was staying at a hotel last night at the time. My wife had some problem. They had to call them, and my wife had my weed in their purse, and the motherfucking cops took it. It was only like 4 grams, but it was really good weed. It was only like 4 grams, but it was like, prestige weed. And the motherfuckers took it. And from what I know, 100 grams is cool. right? Or am I wrong?
You are wrong.
I'm wrong.
What do you mean by that? Do you think it's cool? Where did you get that information
What are you
from?
talking about? 100 grams is legal. Am I wrong?
No, it's not.
What county is this?
This is in Hamilton County.
Hamilton County, 100 grams is legal.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not. I'm just here to tell you that it's not.
What do you mean it's not, dude? Where you been the past 2 months?
Okay.
2 months ago, it got past 100 grams. You guys don't take it, no ticket. I know I'm right here, dude. Don't try to talk to me like I'm dumb.
Okay, Matthew,
I'm right here.
if you'd like to come down and file a complaint against these officers, you can do it in person.
No bullshit. I want my weed back. It was only 4 grams, and it happened at like 2:30 last night. Did those motherfuckers turn in any weed? Did they say any weed? Or I guarantee you, they put it right in their fucking pockets.
Okay, well,
Yo, man, I'll take this as far as you want to go. If you think you're gonna me around with this bullshit, dude, you're wrong. I'm just gonna go over your head. I want my weed back. They didn't turn it in, did they? Did any cops turn in any weed last night around 2:33 a.m.? I guarantee you they didn't. They stole my weed. It was only 4 grams, and I'm allowed to have up to 100 grams. I know the law. I know my rights.
Okay.
You know, and if you're not going to help me out, I'm going to go over your head.
Can you stop talking for a second? Okay. What hotel were you at?
I don't know, some hotel in Sharonville. But I woke up in the morning, I asked my wife where my weed was, and she said the cops came and took it. It was only 4 grams, but it was good weed. And those motherfuckers stole it.
So the police officers took it from your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my wife said to them, she said to them, no, 100 grams is legal. And they said, and they kind of laughed, you know, tell it to the judge kind of bullshit.
Okay, what's your wife's name?
Hey, I'm not trying to get all this information out, man. I just want my weed back.
You called me. You are complaining.
I know, dude, but I know how it all works, and I feel like you're just trying to trap me right now. And I'm not falling into that game, man. All I want is my weed back. You know, can you at least answer me a question? Did them 2 cops that were in Sharonville last night, did they turn in any weed?
What's your wife's name?
Marilyn Manson is my wife's name.
Okay.
But anyway, back to my point and why I called you for your help.
Well,
where's my
I'm trying to
weed?
get you help.
Did any Sharonville cops turn in any weed last night?
Hey, how do you think it's possible that you call me and be completely unreasonable, and then I can't have a conversation with you and you expect any kind of result?
I'm not trying to be unreasonable to you.
Okay, what's your wife's name?
Answer me the simple question.
What's your wife's
name? Did any Sharonville cops turn in any weed last night? They didn't. They took my weed and they stuck it in their pockets.
Okay, what's your wife's name?
My wife said it was some young guy and some bald fat that came here and took it. They didn't give me no ticket. If it's illegal, they said they would tell it to the judge kind of bullshit. Where's my weed ticket then if it's not legal? They took my but anyway, I can tell this is a losing situation. I just want you to look into it. Last night, 2:30, there were 2 cops here that stole my weed. And that's it. You have a good evening, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Now, for those of you who think that the idea of cops confiscating drugs from criminals they're arresting is all the stuff of fiction, I want to draw your attention to our next call, exhibit number 3. It was actually, believe it or not, over 15 years ago, in April 2006, when this gem of a 911 call went viral. So there's a good chance some of you may already be familiar with it. Luckily, though, it never seems to get old. And it's got quite the interesting or even disturbing backstory behind it as well. At face value, what you're about to hear is a hilarious call to emergency services made by a man who claims that he and his wife hooked up a batch of potentially tainted pot brownies, ate them, and now he's convinced that they are both dying. As if that's not comical enough already, there's kind of an even bigger twist to this story, it turns out. You see, the man calling in, Edward Sanchez, he's not just Mr. Edward Sanchez, he's actually Corporal Edward Sanchez. That's right, the caller in this next clip, who's stoned off his ass and whining to the dispatcher to please send rescue quickly because he thinks he and his wife are dead, is actually an officer of the law. And as it was later discovered, the pot he used to make those brownies with, that's right, He confiscated it off of the criminals he was apprehending, but I'll talk a little bit more about that, as well as what repercussions Sanchez faced, if any, at the end of this clip. So that said, here we go with what is by now an absolute cult classic in this genre, the infamous pot brownie overdose. Take one.
Dearborn Heights emergency?
Yeah, can you please send rescue to... I think I'm having an overdose at the store with my wife.
Okay, you and your wife?
Yes.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana, but I don't know if it had something in it.
Okay.
Can you please send rescue?
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old, and my wife is 26. Please come.
26?
Yes, please.
Have you guys been drinking also?
What?
Have you guys been drinking today too?
No, that's it.
No, and is there any weapons in the house?
No. Please come.
Okay, we're on our way. Do you guys have fever or anything?
No, I think we're dying.
Okay, how much did you guys have?
I don't know. We made brownies, and I think we're dead. I really do.
Okay, how much did you put in the brownies?
I don't know.
Was it a bag? Who made the brownies?
My wife and I did. Cuba, come here.
Okay, get her.
She's on the living room ground right now.
Is she breathing?
She's barely breathing.
Is she awake?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, can you look?
Pardon?
Can you look?
Yeah, I could feel her. She's laying right down in front of me. Time is going by really, 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 really slow.
Okay, well, I'm on the phone with you, and do you know how much of it you bought and put in the brownies?
Pardon?
How much did you buy?
Just please send rescue.
They're on the way, but I'm trying to figure out how much you bought and put into the brownies, sir.
Probably like a quarter ounce total.
A quarter ounce total into the brownies? Did you guys eat all the brownies?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. And you ate all of them. But how many? Was it a big batch, a little batch?
It was a quarter ounce.
Okay, but brownie-wise, how many pieces do you guys think you guys had?
I don't know. I probably had like a small chunk. Please come. What time is it?
It's 9:37. When did you guys last eat the brownies?
Probably like an hour and a half ago.
Okay, is your wife still breathing?
Yeah, she is. She's kneeling down in front of me.
Okay.
I know. We have to wait.
Okay, and is she Stacy Sanchez?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Edward.
You're Edward Sanchez? Okay. And did you guys have any other sort of drugs you know of?
Pardon?
Did you guys do anything else today besides marijuana?
No, that's it, but I don't know what was it. The marijuana there could have been something in the marijuana.
Okay. Are you guys on any sort of prescription pills? Do you guys take any sort of other medication?
No, I don't. My wife takes Vicodin, though.
And did she take any today?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, where's the Vicodin?
The Vicodin is, it's in our medicine cabinet.
Okay, but how many does she take it on a regular basis?
Yeah.
How many does she take on a regular basis? 2, 4, 8?
Like, I don't know, like 5 a day. Please come.
She takes about 5 a day?
Yeah. Are you coming?
Yeah, they're on the way. They've been in route for 2 minutes. It's now 9:38.
Okay.
And she takes about how many? 8 at 5 a day?
What's that?
How many does she take a day?
She takes like, I don't know, like 6.
6 a day?
Like 5 a day. I don't know. We got into a car accident in Dearborn Heights last year.
Okay. And you don't know how many she's taken today?
No.
Okay. Is there any animals in the house?
Is there any what?
Do you have any dogs, cats?
I'll put them away for you.
Okay. Is the front door open?
Yeah, the front door's open. Come here.
The porch light on?
Pardon?
Is the porch light on?
Yes, the porch light is on.
Are there any weapons in the house?
You already asked me that.
And what'd you say?
Yeah. Well, no, there is.
Where is it?
It's in my closet.
Is that in the back bedroom?
Yeah, in the front bedroom.
In the front bedroom?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, Ginger. Where's the FD at right now?
They're on the way, sir. Do you guys do this on a regular basis?
No, this is the first time we've ever done it.
And you've never done marijuana before?
Yeah, I have.
You have, and you've never had this reaction to it before?
No, ever. Let's just go on the Red Wings game.
What?
What's the score in the Red Wings game?
I've got no clue. I don't watch the Red Wings.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure this isn't some type of, like, hallucination that I'm having.
Oh, why? What does the score say?
3-3.
What channel is it on?
Channel 2.
It's 2-2.
Huh?
It's 2-2.
Okay. Your police tell your officers they just passed me.
Okay, they just passed you?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're up. Okay, well, we'll let them know, okay? Go outside and flag them down, okay?
Okay, my mother-in-law just got here, too.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go. Any guesses on what happened to Corporal Sanchez of Dearborn, Michigan police following this now notorious incident? Well, as it turns out, no criminal charges were pressed in exchange for Sanchez's resignation, which he absolutely complied with. Nonetheless, there was still a bit of enduring mass outrage, especially at the fact that Sanchez had confiscated the pot from people he was arresting, which frankly constitutes a seriously gross breach of duty. Another pretty sickening thing is that Sanchez at first tried to pin this all on his wife, saying that it was she who had taken the confiscated weed out of his patrol car. He later admitted that it was actually him who got the weed out and made the brownies, although I wouldn't go feeling too sorry for Mrs. Stacy Sanchez just yet. Turns out she once had taken cocaine out of her husband's unit and used it to go on a 3-week bender. So what do you think? Should criminal charges have been pressed, or is the humiliation of this recording punishment enough? Feel free to sound off in the comments below. This following call to emergency services is also pretty cut and dry. In essence, an evidently not-so-bright kid gets it into his head it would be smart to call 911 with an inquiry which turns out may not be legal where this kid lives. Let's roll the tape.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Let's not get into that yet. I have a question.
Is this an emergency, sir?
Depends.
Well,
not really.
if it's not an emergency, you don't call 911, sir.
Well, I have a legal question.
Well, it's not. Is this an emergency?
I don't know what that means.
Is it life-threatening or an active crime in progress?
Crime in progress, possibly.
What's going on?
I was just growing some marijuana. I was just wondering how much, trouble you can get into for one plant.
You're growing marijuana and you want to know how much. Depends on how big the plant is.
It's only a seedling.
No, it's possession.
Okay.
You can get pinched for a roach in a car.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the info.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
It was 8 o'clock Thursday night when Farmington Police Dispatch received a most unusual call from 21-year-old Robert Michelson. Didn't take long for a call to go out to narcotics officers who arrived at Michelson's house on Waterville Road and find a small amount of marijuana and some drug paraphernalia.
He did tell officers that he did it because he wanted to make his mother angry.
As Mr. Michelson walked out of this door after he was processed and was heading home, he had one more message for dispatchers, but he didn't say a word.
He spun around and stuck both middle fingers up at the dispatchers.
Depends on how big the plant is.
It's only a seedling.
No, it's possession.
This next one, number 5, you're going to hear what sounds like a pretty wasted kid call 911 with a complaint that simply he's just, quote-unquote, too high. Here it is.
One dispatch centers take all kinds of emergency calls. The one they took last Friday from a Youngstown, Ohio man might be one of the more bizarre ones.
What is your emergency?
I need help.
And what's the problem?
I'm too high.
You're too high?
Yeah.
What'd you take?
I can't feel anything.
You're what?
I can't feel anything.
Okay, what did you take?
Weed.
Weed?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name? Is there anyone there with you?
Yeah, they don't know.
Okay, how old are you?
22.
Are they going to be able to answer the door for us?
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, we'll send an ambulance right over to check you out, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Officers found the 22-year-old curled in a fetal position, surrounded by Doritos, Goldfish, crackers, and Chips Ahoy. They're cookies. Sounds like a joke, but it's not. He was complaining he couldn't feel his hands. He refused medical treatment and was charged with drug possession.
And last but not least, at number 6, we've got a 911 caller with yet another seemingly smug and pretty inappropriate inquiry. Let's just have a listen.
911, police, fire, medical.
Hi, where can I get some marijuana?
Excuse me?
Where can I buy some marijuana this morning?
Do you realize that you called the police department?
No, I didn't. That's very interesting. Well, let me ask you the same question. It's a legitimate question.
Which question is that?
Where can I buy some marijuana this morning?
I would have no idea, sir.
You would have no idea. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And that pretty much wraps up this segment of the Auditorium. Thank you all for joining me. Please like and subscribe to the channel so that you can find it again later on. Stay safe, and as always, pleasant dreams.